back with another video, this time some of my favorite metal bands, and like I said before, they may be my favorites, but they're definitely not. They're not the best of the best, but that tier may exist, maybe not, depends. Alright, first we got Helloween. Yeah, sure they might have had a bad period with things like Rabbit Don't Come Easy and Chameleon, very hilarious title, Pink Bubbles Go Away, but I can admit that. Time of the Oath, Gambling with the Devil, and Keeper 7 Keys World Tour, good live album, by the way, I'd recommend it. Good stuff, very good stuff. And they've had several good vocalists. They've had Kai Henson, now in Gamma Ray, and Andy Davis, he's pretty dang good. Now, Judas Priest. I love Judas Priest. Just amazing. Painkiller, Screaming for Vengeance. Oh, need I say more? Okay, yeah, some of the stuff's been a little lackluster lately, but it's still pretty good. You know, I like it. Alright, Therion. Good band. I like how they have multiple vocalists. You don't see that too often. You know, combining symphonic metal, very popular. I like that. Flotsam and Jetsam. They only have their first album, but holy smokes, is it a shocker. Just pure, in-your-face thrash. Good stuff, especially Desecrator. Oh yeah. Then it's a tie between Megadeth and Metallica. Yeah, another thrash band. There's also Slayer on there. I'll get to them in a little bit. Metallica, give them props for being the most popular metal band. Yeah, they sold out, but it's the direction they wanted to go, so kudos to them. And Megadeth, yep, Endgame, that's really good stuff. Still being thrash and definitely Rust in Peace, my favorite album. And then Slayer, they make controversy. I like that, you know, keep metal in the mainstream without them selling out or anything. Not that I think that bands sell, but it's good that it gets some mainstream approach. Bless you, Gary King. Very good guitarist. Wasp, yeah, starting towards the borderline of metal. You know, it's more personal shock rock, Alice Cooper inspired stuff. It's pretty good, especially Chainsaw Charlie. I love that song. Twisted Sister. Twisted Christmas. You are not going to take it. You know, mainstream stuff, but it's still rock. It's pretty good stuff. Amon Amarth. Vikings for the win. Twilight of the Thunder Gods, pretty good, and they're mainstream also. You know, they got a good live set, which I've seen, pretty sweet stuff. And then Saxon, traditional heavy metal band, you know, still rocking to this day. Sure, the mid 80s were not that good. With, excuse me, I'm trying to remember the title, Rock the Nations, but some of the older stuff and the newer stuff. Especially like Wheels of Steel, Dogs of War, and Crusader. That's good stuff. And then somewhat obscure band, Fate's Warning. You know, they play power metal at first. And I got 5 albums: Night on Brocken, Spectre Within, Awaken the Guardian, Parallels, and No Exit. Pretty good, and Perfect Symmetry. Excuse me. I like how they've been staying on the same label for the past 20 years. Metal Blade. You know, each album they've released is pretty good. And then Merciful Fate. What else can I say except King Diamond? My personal favorite song is Witch's Dance. You know, like actually made black metal along with Fathery. Now, it's kind of funny how they got into the Filthy 15. And I saw a video on YouTube or something saying that one of the members actually thanked Tipper Gore for being on there, so that way they could get more mainstream approach and not have to rely on a job to support themselves. And here's another obscure one, Lizzie Borden. You know, same thing as Saxon. They made shock rock influence. American metal. It's a good song. You know, it's good old average American heavy metal band. Finally, here's perhaps the most obscure one on this list is Crimson Glory. Midnight has such a good vocal range. I was very impressed. You know, he's able to blend such emotion, like in Transcendence, and yet still put a good performance in Hear No Evil, hear a song that goes Hear No Evil, See No Evil, Speak No Evil. My personal favorite I would recommend, Eternal World, and that guitar solo is awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.